Hey you guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Who wants to pop with Mama Sue? You guys, I'm not on film today because I think I'm coming down with a bug. So you guys please forgive me for that. Today we are going to do my smothered pork chops. So this video might be a little short due to my under weather, but let's get to it. So here we have boneless cut pork chops. And what I'm getting ready to do, these are already pre-washed and everything. And I'm getting ready to season it. So today we're going to season it with some chili powder, parsley for garnish, some seasoning salt. We're going to do some smoked paprika, some garlic powder, and onion powder. And then we're going to use the chicken broth as, I make the gravy and everything with some onions and bell pepper. So right now I'm going to place these cutlets in the pan. See if I can fit them all in there at one time. Okay. Start with the chili powder. And all of the seasoning that you will see me use, I'm using like a half a teaspoon of the seasoning. So it might look like much, but it's really not. And don't be afraid to season your meat. If you're afraid to season your meat, then you won't have any flavor. So
show them what that is.
This is seasoning salt. This is garlic powder.
You want to show them the names?
This is onion powder.
Move it back a little
This
bit.
is smoked paprika. And that adds like a extra layer of smoke to the pork chops. You know, it instead of your standard way of smothering your pork chop. And be kind. Oh, okay. As I would say, be kind of light with the pepper. And my pepper top just flew off. Okay, so that ends that sprinkle with the pepper. Easy fix. Easy fix. Wash that sink out for that pepper.
Them two mines.
Okay, because he likes spicy. So instead of me wasting this pepper, let me show you what I'm going to do. Sprinkle it. Just a pinch over it, because like I said, each of it is going to take like a half a teaspoon of the pepper. Not going to pepper over on this side here. I'll take that off. You have lemons, you make lemonade. Okay, so now the pork chops is all seasoned. What we're going to do, keep these on the sheet pan, and we're going to move on to our next step, which is making the gravy. Now the gravy is going to go on top of this pork chops. We're going to sit in the oven for about 375, and we're going to cook this for about 2 hours. Hour and a half, 2 hours. But you go. So like I said, you can easily fix that problem with the pepper. Now watch what I'm getting ready to do. Dab some of that pepper on the rest of the meat on the other side to fully correct that error. Cause it's all about seasoning. You're not trying. It's not going to be spicy. You know what I mean? So we're not going to put pepper or anything spicy in the gravy. So all of the flavor is gonna mellow out itself. See, just like that. No problem. Easy peasy. Don't worry. Accidents happen in the kitchen. It's okay. Hey, you have lemons. Okay, you guys, so on to making the gravy. First, I'm going to start with, this is about not a half a cup, about a fourth of a cup of the oil. So about what, like 2 tablespoons of oil, because I'm getting ready to saute the onions and bell pepper. And I use the orange bell pepper simply for color purposes. Get your pan nice and heated some. And get your vegetables going. And you're going to let that cook down till it's almost translucent. Because you know, once that is to the desired tenderness that you're looking for, it's going to go into the oven and cook down some more. So I'm going to let that sit for a minute and let it cook down. And once that starts to begin to get a little soft, then we're going to add in the mushroom gravy mix. Give or take, I'm using 1 pack, and give or take, I always add a little extra roux, which is only flour and water. Like half and half, like say you do 1 tablespoon of flour with 1 tablespoon of water, or 1.5 tablespoons of water. And you make just a little sprinkle of the seasoning salt. Like I always say, I like both flavors. And add just a little bit more of my onion powder. Just a little bit. And stir that in there. Recommend you using butter, because butter burns fast. So get yourself some vegetable oil, or you can use olive oil or canola oil, you know, but I prefer vegetable oil. In most of my videos you will see me using vegetable oil. I'm going to add some of this mushroom gravy mix by McCormick. Sprinkle that in there. That smells good. Stir that on in there. While that's cooking a little bit, go ahead and add you about a cup of the chicken stock. That's about a cup. Now I'm going to switch from using the spoon to my trusty whisk. Of the chicken stock, because I want extra gravy. So you can use a cup, or you can use 2 cups. And let that come to a boil. And when it becomes to a boil, you will see that the sauce or the gravy will begin to thicken. It will begin to thicken. And then if it's still not thick enough to your likeness, you can do the roux method that I was talking about with the flour in the water and add it in there slowly, and you'll see it begin to thicken up even more. So the gravy is to a boil. It's thickened, but not quite thick the way I want. So I made myself a little roux with a tablespoon of flour versus a tablespoon and a half of water. Just a little bit, so it's like a little thickening agent. And I'm just going to drop just a little bit in there at a time. Give it some time to do what it do. You see how quick it thickens up? So you don't want to use too much because you don't want super thick gravy. You just want it just right. Now the rest of this, once we this gravy basically is finished. Just an easy, quick, simple gravy. And yes, taste your food. You know, don't use the same spoon to dip it back in. Don't double dip. But taste your food. Make sure it's the taste is adjusted to your liking. And if you want to add just a little bit more, you know, onion powder or seasoning salt, you know, by all means do it because it's your taste bud and your family. So this gravy is done. It is to the thickness that I like it. And I am going to, see, that's how your gravy should look. Not thick and not too loose. It's just right. Actually, the rule of thumb is you take your spoon, and if it can coat the back of your spoon like that, you have good gravy. Okay. All right, you guys, this is the final product. My smothered pork chops. Paired it with some butter beans and some rice. So you guys, if you have not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And to all my current subscribers, thank you for your support, your continuous support. And I will see you guys again with another video.